The coronavirus crisis has taken another staggering turn for the worse. More than 77,000 new cases were reported yesterday. That beats the old one-day record by nearly 10,000. The daily death toll it's rising to is more than 900, including a record number 156 that was in Florida.
Meanwhile, the national debate over wearing masks is intensifying as large parts of the economy remain at a standstill. Our lead national correspondent, David Begnaud, is at the port of Miami, where cruise ships are staying at the dock for now. David, for how much longer?
Through September 30th, Anthony, the CDC is the one that issued a no-sale order. Look, you mentioned the mask. I have to tell you, from being here for the last 2 or 3 weeks, there's a lot of people walking around here that are not wearing masks. And in talking to business owners and political leaders, a lot of them are asking each other the same question. Are we going to go through another shutdown? Listen to the mayor of Miami.
I also want to stress to them the severity and the seriousness that we find ourselves in.
The mayor of Miami, Francis Suarez, says he's meeting with business leaders today to talk about the possibility of shutting down again.
We're not sure exactly if there are any tools left in the toolkit, frankly.
His neighbor to the east, Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gelber, says avoiding another lockdown depends on the actions of all Miami-Dade County residents.
If people don't wear masks, the decision's going to be made for all of us, because the trajectory we've been going on for the last couple of weeks is unsustainable.
Florida does not have a statewide mask mandate, and there's still intense resistance to masks. Look at these images from a Royal Palm Beach Walmart. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department says this man, seen pushing an elderly man in a wheelchair, pulled a gun on another shopper after a confrontation that happened over masks. In Utah, there was a county meeting about masks for school children that was adjourned early because the meeting itself was in violation of health guidelines.
This is the exact opposite of what we need to be doing. We are supposed to be physically distancing, wearing masks.
The governors of Arkansas and Colorado announced mask mandates of their own Thursday. They're now required in at least 30 states. Meanwhile, CVS and Target joined the growing list of companies moving forward with mask mandates for all customers.
What the scientists are telling us is that the right thing to do is to wear a mask.
In the city of Atlanta, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms has essentially told Governor Brian Kemp, bring it on. The governor has filed a lawsuit against her and the city council to block the mayor's mask mandate. He says the mayor's order is more restrictive than his and claims Mayor Bottoms has exceeded her authority.
I am not afraid of the city being sued, and I'll put our policies up against anyone's any day of the week.
There are at least 15 other cities and counties in the state of Georgia that had implemented their own mask orders before the governor overruled them. One more thing before we go. Southeast of here in Puerto Rico, the governor there has partially rolled back their reopening after a tenfold increase in cases. If you fly to Puerto Rico now, you've got to show up with a negative PCR test result. And Tony, what's interesting is as of the last few days, the majority of people arriving in Puerto Rico are coming from Florida, an epicenter of the pandemic.
Yeah, it could be a problem. David, thank you very much.